Hello. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we'll be doing some black bear hunting in Silver Ridge Peaks and whitetail hunting in Rancho Del Arroyo. As you may have guessed, Silver Ridge Peaks is one of my favorite maps to hunt, as it's very best for black bear hunting. Let me change the time right here, and I spotted a few black bear drink zones while I was out hunting for elk, and this is what I discovered. Sorry about that, I got something in my throat. Roll while you can, because I'll be getting you sometime later. Now, as you might have guessed, there's a spring bear bonanza, and I'm gonna try to bag as many black bears as I can. And after that, we'll go hunting for some whitetail over at Rancho. That's gonna be it. Okay, let me get my binocs and see what we can find. Silver Ridge Peaks is actually one of my favorite maps for hunting black bear, elk, bison, mule deer, and turkeys. But the only problem is the mountain lions, they scare off your game when you're hunting them. I don't see anything yet. I'm gonna try to tread a little lightly, just in case I might see a bear. I'm hoping I might run into a big one. Maybe a diamond.
Tracks are my go-to source for insight into animals in the reserve. Species, number, mood. You can learn a lot about them before you've ever spotted anything.
Thank you, Remy, for the interruption. Now, black bears, as of last year, got a new drink time, and it's much easier for hunting black bears in the daytime rather than at nighttime. Okay, I'm going to try to tread a little lightly under the brush, especially the trees. Just in case they smell me, I'm gonna put this on. Yeah, that green triangle on your compass, that's your wind. If the compass pointer doesn't point at the triangle, that means you're downwind. But if it's pointing where the triangle is, that means you're upwind. So pay attention to your wind when you're hunting. Let me see here. I'm not seeing any bears. Wait, hold on. I think I might have spotted something. Okay, there's a black bear sow. Don't want to mess with her because she's too small. I'm looking for a black bear boar. Yeah, that's probably the same one. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, there's another female. Is there not one over there? Let me check here. Okay, I don't see anything over there. Oh, wait, there's something over there. Okay, that's a female. They're all sow, so they should not be hunted. Let's see. I want to try over there, because that's where that's all I discovered while I was hunting for deer and elk over at Silver Ridge. Because Silver Ridge Peaks, as I mentioned before, is my favorite map for hunting deer and elk. It's my second favorite for hunting turkeys and black bear, but they're not as good as hunting for black bear, turkeys, and deer over at Silver Ridge. Or, I mean, New England Mountains. I mean, for some odd reason, I get those names confused at some point. I mean, I'm from the Appalachia... Well, I'm actually east of the Appalachian Mountains, and New England Mountains is what it reminds me of. And we got a Turkey Jenny track. Excuse me. Oh, what do we got here? A rest zone for the bison. Oh, looks like there's a level 4 over there. I wonder if there's a bear drinking around here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that fellow alone because, you know, he's probably too small. I mean, we're not gonna get every bear in Silver Ridge Peaks. We're gonna try to do as much as we can. Okay, there's a gobbler somewhere down here. But those turkeys are lucky. It's now turkey hunting season. Okay, that was definitely a sow. Let's try down here. Maybe we'll get some better luck. I want to see if we can find me a black bear higher than the 4. Okay, that bear's too small. Okay, what did it say? Weighing over 180 kilograms. That one's too small. That's a sow. Don't want to hurt that one. Yeah, that one's gonna have to go. Okay, there's a level 3. Let's see here. I want to try it down here. See if there's any black bears drinking right here. Okie dokie. Let's go get some black bears down there. If we find a big male, level 5 to 9. If it's between 5 and 9, I'm shooting it. If it's below 5, I'm leaving it alone. Because that level 2 and 4 we saw, they were too small. Yeah, get the hell out of here. I ain't shooting y'all. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that one's too small. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I need to find a bigger bear. Let me check the challenge again, see what they say. Yeah, any species of bear, so I'm hunting black bears in Silver Ridge Peaks. I don't have any diamonds in my Silver Ridge and Rancho Trophy Lodge.
Can I have mod?
No. Yeah, those bison could get the hell out of here, because I don't... Yeah, I'm not
Just
shooting...
kidding.
Alrighty then.
I don't mean it.
Unless if I can find any 5s or 9s. Okay, there's a level 2 female. Not shooting her. Level 4 female. Nope. No sows allowed. Let's see. I guess I got no other choice, but I'm gonna shoot that one. It may not be a level 5, but at least I'm gonna shoot something for y'all. Bullseye. Yeah, I'm real sorry, guys. I couldn't find a level 5 or a 9, or should I say 5 to 9, but that's gonna be it. I'm only gonna shoot boars. Okay, he's a silver, double long shot. Shot him at 102.46 meters. Diamond level for black bear is 22.80. So, yeah. Yeah, he's a little too small. Very, very small. Let's see what else I can find. Ooh, let's see. I wonder if I could try that one up there. I want to try these two lakes. See if we can find any black bear around here. I'm not seeing any bears around here. Yeah, I think this lake's a little too... What's the word I'm looking for? Thick. Because I'm not seeing any around here. Unless I hear like a warning call or a something. Hello, Mr. Turkey. You're gonna get spared from hunting, so I'm only gonna hunt black bears. And there's the bison minding their own business. Okay, I'm gonna try to lower down so I can see if I can find a black bear. Maybe like a black bear boar. At least 5 to 9. I don't have any great ones yet. Shut the hell up. Okay, there's a sow. Yeah, that one can go. When it gets closer to Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to bag me some turkeys. Oh, there's a level 5 medium. Okay, that's a sow, so I'm not gonna shoot her. Okay, let's see if I can try to make that shot. Okay, he's bleeding pretty fast, so... Good thing I made a follow-up shot. I want to see how I did. I really hope I don't botch him. I mean, it may not be a diamond, but... Okay, so... In almost 30 more minutes, we'll be jumping to Rancho for some whitetail hunting. And of course, I have not been making any of my contributions. Okay, I got not one, but two vital shots, so that's a good sign. Flesh, left scapula, lung, and another lung shot. 17.58, that's even better than my other one. Okay, I'm gonna accept that. Let's see if there's anything down there, because I did shoot a couple of black bears at that lake before. Now, in case you're wondering, black bears in every map available, 4 maps with Layton Lakes, Silver Ridge Peaks, Mississippi, and New England Mountains, they drink from 400 to 800 hours. So that means you're going to have to start hunting them in the morning. I want to put some more of that stuff on me, because I'm very, very upwind. Okay, so in about 30 more minutes, we'll be hunting for whitetail and Rancho. Now, I guarantee that we're not going to get every diamond. We're going to try to shoot as many as we can. Silver, gold, unless if I botch the shots. You know what I'm saying? I'm only looking for black bears that are 5 to 9. I've already shot one level 4, and I got me a level 5. Hmm. I heard it calling the trees, but we're not shooting any muleys today. We'll be doing some mule deer hunting sometime in the future. Future live stream. Mule deer hunting coming soon. Okay, there's a sow over there. A level 3. Okay, there's a level 4 over there. I want to see if we can try to call him in. I don't want to wait till he stops and then we'll shoot him. I hope he doesn't stop behind that tree. If he did, I might end up shooting the bark with the wood and scare him off. And plop he goes. Yeah, that lady... Oh, hold on. Is that the same one, or... Yeah, that was the same sow. Okay, there's another level 5. Look at that turkey fly. It's only a few more months until Thanksgiving. 6 months to be exact. Let's see how he rated. 147.42. 16.57. Not bad. But still a little small, but anyway. Let's see if we can get that other bear. Okay, he's right over there. Yep, another vial shot. If I know I made a vial shot, that means his health is going down pretty fast. So that's gotta be a vial shot right there. If the vial shot was not placed, its health would not be dropping that quick. That's how I know I made a vial shot. Okay, just about 25 more minutes, we're gonna go hunt for some whitetail. Wait. What is that? Oh, there's a level 6 now. But I'm just gonna let him... I'm gonna let him go because it's gonna be hard for me to shoot him when he's fleeing. There's a couple of pronghorn up there. There he is right there. I see that big black dot over there. And he's gone to nervous. So until he stops, I might try to shoot him. I want to see if I can try to take a shot at him while he's... Oh yeah, that was definitely a vile shot right there. It was risky, but I got him. Okay, let me check black bear number 2 in this lake. 1855. Double lung shot. Yes, that was definitely a vile kill. 232.74 meters. Okay, so after I get this bear over there, I'm gonna try to at least go to that other lake before 8 o'clock. And maybe we could try to switch over to whitetail drink time over at Rancho. And instead of hunting on Layton Lakes, Mississippi, or New England mountains, I want to do Silver Ridge for the black bears and whitetail for Rancho. I mean Rancho for whitetail. He's not a big one, but he's a silver. 203.36 meters. Okay, I want to see if I can try to shoot one more bear before we head over to Rancho for whitetail. Did I make any contributions? Oh yeah, I got one contribution. I think it's from that level 6 black bear I shot. Sorry I had to spoil your breakfast, but I'm on a hunt for black bear. I want to switch back to 150 just in case. Ah, that bitch could shut up. Okay, I got plenty of time, so I want to see if I can try to do what I can before 8 o'clock. I'm talking about game time, not real time. Okay, so we got another level 6 here. Okay, there's still plenty of time. I'm gonna switch over to Rancho as soon as it gets to 8 o'clock. Game time, at least. Oh, what do we got here? A level 3 female. Another level 6 male. Okay, that one doesn't suspect anything, so he's calm. I'm almost upwind, but it doesn't matter right now because it's not technically in the triangle yet. Okay, it's time to say goodbye to your bare necessities because I'm gonna take you to that big honey tree up in the sky. Try to hide in that tall grass, will you? I want to see if we can try to call this sucker in. Wait. I think that's him on the... Yeah, I could definitely see him moving in there. I think I'm gonna have to call him in a little more. And here he comes. I hope I don't hit him in the skull, 'cause that could ruin my trophy. Hard shot. Wait. Oh, that was a level 7. But I'm gonna leave him alone because, you know, I already shot one of his kin. Yeah, I think that one doesn't even suspect a thing, so I'm gonna get that one as soon as I collect the other one. And we're almost to whitetail drinking time, so it's almost time to go to Rancho. But before we do, let's go ahead and collect our trophy. Or harvest, actually. If it was a diamond, or a great one, it's a trophy for sure. Of course, these sisters don't know is that their only friend, their only boyfriend's gonna be shot to pieces. Okay, 1904, 152 meters, at least. Alright. I hope I make that shot, because that's a scary one right there. Uh-huh, I got him. That's a vital shot. And... splat! As Lady Legend would say, after making her shot. Okay, after that bear, I'm gonna go to Rancho and get me some whitetail. But before I do that, I'm gonna switch my gear. You know, I was hoping I fetch a diamond black bear in Silver Ridge Peaks, but I couldn't find any level 9s. It's the best I can do for hunting black bear. I only found a few. Oh, you scared me there. Yeah, that's the best I can do for realsies. But you know what they say, there's always a diamond in the rough. There's a lot of bronze, silver, and gold. But diamonds, they're very hard to come by. But great ones are the rarest and hardest ones to get. If my dog looked like this, I would be scared shitless. Oh yeah, that was definitely a lung shot. 219.65 meters. I guess why they call it Silver Ridge Peaks, because a lot of animals I shoot are silver. Let's see if I can get a screenshot of that. Or maybe not. But anyway, let me get a quick pic from my phone before I move on. There. Alright, now let's collect the trophy. Harvest. Time to say goodbye to the bears in Silver Ridge. And say hello to the whitetail in Rancho. Now Rancho isn't my favorite map for hunting whitetail, not like Rebel Tule Coast, Mississippi Acres, or New England Mountains. Alright. Okay, that's much better. Okay, it's already 10 past 8. I want to see if I can try to find me some whitetail. Maybe find you a diamond for everybody. I currently have 6 diamond whitetail. I got 3 in my Rebel Tule Coast Lodge. I've already got 3 in my Rebel Tule and Southwestern Park Lodge. I already got 1 in my Layton Lakes Trophy Lodge, and at least 2 in my Mississippi New England Mountains Lodge. I mean, they tried to tell me to shut the F up, but I just kept talking. And there's a feed zone for the turkey. Parquet and Silver Ridge Peaks were my first 2 maps I bought back in 21. And close to Halloween 21, I bought Farhanga and Rancho. And that was right before Mississippi Acres was announced. And there's Pronghorn over there. But my gun is too big for them. Alright, let me see. Snortweeze, Deer Bleed, and Deer Grunt. Yeah, these pheasants, they're gonna be fine, because I'm not shooting them anyway. Okay, let me check my challenges. Okay, I made 3 contributions. Coyote track. coyotes are one of my least favorite animals to hunt, and it's mostly because they're very, very small, just like foxes and raccoon dogs. I never got a snow leopard, except on film, but anyway. Yeah, if I had like my 243, I would shoot that pronghorn, but I'm only hunting for whitetail. So if that pronghorn's lucky, I'm not hunting it. Plus, I don't even have the right gun or weapon for it. Next time, I'll just get a bow and arrow. But a rifle is my best choice when I'm doing long range hunting. Long range. I hope I said it right. It's a long. Yeah, long range hunting. That sounds better. I'm a lone hunter, but I mostly like to do long range hunting. That was a close one. Okay, whitetail and Rancho drink from 800 to 1100 hours. That's how I can tell. Now, for hunting whitetail in Mississippi and Rancho, it's 800 to 1100 hours. But for Leighton Lakes, Rebel Tule Coast, and New England Mountains, they drink from 800 to 1200 hours. Except Mississippi and Rancho. Instead of 1200, it's 1100. They have a shorter drink time here. Uh-oh. They probably might have heard me coming, so I'm just gonna try to... Okay, here's a whitetail over there. I might have to use a shotgun. Hard shot. Yeah. If for some reason I'm a little too close to the animal, I might have to use a shotgun. Let's see here. I always carry a shotgun with slug shots, because that's good for up close shots and shot in the heart, so that's pretty good. Now, here's how you get a diamond for whitetail. It's right here. Diamond for whitetail is 255.9. Okay, that was not the right challenge met, but that's okay. Okay, here's a nice one. So after 11 o'clock, we're going to jump back to Silver Ridge Peaks and see if we can find more black bear. Now, as I mentioned before, it's not my favorite map for hunting whitetail, unlike Mississippi, Rebel Tully, and New England mountains. But I'm still getting the hang of it. Bobcat. Now, I won't be shooting any bad old putty tats, but we're doing whitetail hunting. Man, this game really reminds me of playing Red Dead Redemption. It's always like, well, the map actually, not the whole game. The map makes me think of Red Dead Redemption because you got like a desert landscape of New Austin. It's always fun riding the horse, shooting everybody and everything on sight. Okay, he's still here. Now, since I'm going to be doing some long range hunting, I'm going to get my rifle. Yeah, but if the deer are too close, I'm going to have to get my shotgun. That was a cactus. That bug's too small. Let me get my grunt collar. Deer blade. And a weezer. Okay, yeah, that's the big one right there. That bug doesn't realize that he's gonna get shot. Dropped him. Dropped him where he stood. we got more, eh? Okay, that guy's bigger, so I might take that one. Yep, that was a vial shot. All 3 vial shots. Double lungs and the heart. Too bad he didn't make the gold rating, but that's okay. And we made 1 contribution. Okay. Let me zero in. Dropped him this time. Looks like they're going bye-bye. Okay, some people might be wondering what gun I've been using. The Eckers 30x6 Prestige with a polymer tip bullet. It's part of DLC, but it's the most powerful weapon for hunting whitetail, at least in my opinion. Hey, what y'all doing in the water? That's weird. It's already after 9, and we're making good progress for whitetail hunting. Maybe I should try my luck bow hunting after I shoot some whitetail with the rifle. Oh, there he is. Nope. Yeah, I can't believe I made a clean kill on that one. Hmm. 177. 197.79. What a shot. Let's see if I can find some right over here. Okay. I probably might have scared off the deer in this lake, but let's give it a try. Okay, I don't see any signs of life around this lake. Only thing I found was a coyote drink zone. I thought I saw something move, but okay, in just about 45 more minutes, I'm about to end the stream. Unless if I can bounce to at least 1 hour. I wonder if I can get a better view up here. It's already 9:30. So about an hour and 30 minutes, Whitetail gonna disappear. And I'm gonna have to see if I can at least transition to Silver Ridge for more black bear hunting. Hmm. No, I don't see anything drinking around here. Since I'm out in the desert, I was hoping there'll be other critters that we might encounter, like a rattlesnake. They would probably appear as a hazard for the game. Vipers, that would be pretty cool. They will appear as a hazard to the player. And they'll drain your health too. I want to try this lake and see what I can find out there. Looks like a family of coyotes came by. Yeah, we got coyotes in North Carolina, but they're pests. They cause a problem around here. Oh, there's more whitetail over there. Alright, I wanna try to sneak up on them. Oh, there's a really nice big buck over there. Okay, lining up my shot, and... Wait, did I just get my shotgun? Oh, I just got my shotgun. I didn't realize I got my rifle out, but... I did not know what I was thinking. I mean, I guess that's gotta count for a long shot. And I got the vial shot too. I knew there'd be whitetail over there. And we got the first gold of our live stream. He was a big buck, but that's not gonna go in the trophy wall. Sorry, my sometimes I even have trouble with the letter W, unlike how Animal Fud has the trouble with the letter R. Wabbit, rabbit, wabbit, rabbit. I'm not like Elmer Fudd though. I don't have trouble with the letter R. I sometimes have a little trouble with the W. Jackrabbit. That old putty tat's just freaking out like hell, going, Hana! 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 There goes the bobcat. Yeah, we got bobcats in North Carolina too. But they're not actually called Mexican bobcats, they're just regular old bobcats. Whitetail is actually one of the most widespread deer in North America, unlike mule deer, which are more nestled in the West. Okay, there's only one more hour until the whitetail stop drinking. Okay, there goes one whitetail. That's probably from the same herd. Not from the other herd we spotted. It's from that same herd we spooked earlier. Okay, there's that different herd over there. There's a little buck. It's not a teeny tiny buck like you see. It's not a tiny buck, but it's... Yeah, it's one of those silver rated bucks. Yeah, there's that teeny tiny buck I was talking about. I ain't shooting that teeny tiny buck. Okay, here's a nice one. Okay, I'm gonna try to get him to lay down. I'm gonna try to see if I can hide in this bush. Probably seen a bobcat. If you don't have like a blind or tree stand, you can always hide in the bush. Let me use the bleed caller 2 times. The grunt caller once. And the Weezer once. Here's my rifle. I think I'll just shoot that one then. And splat. Clean kill. That would look good on the harvest screen. That one rack is a little far to the right some. That's why it was rated silver, because you got a short rack and a long rack. Well, what about up here? There's nothing out on this lake. I want to search all over until I find me a whitetail. I mean, I wish I could shoot more mule deer, but we're hunting for black bear and whitetail for this live stream. I think I should check this one over here, because, you know, you're not going to find every lake for whitetail, as far as I'm concerned. Ooh. Sorry about that. I'm just a little tired. I legitimately don't want to go to sleep just yet. Okay, there's some over there. Well, there's a small buck, but he'll just have to do. the Snort Weezer is actually part of the Verhunga Savannah DLC. If you get that, you'll get the Snort Weezer. The Snort Weezer is good for springbok, wildebeest, kudu, sika deer, and nilgai. Or, as I prefer to call them, blue bulls. He's not tiny, but he'll have to do. Smoked him. Yeah, he's not the biggest, but he's not even the tiniest. These things, they're actually worth the silver more than gold. So that's a 3-pointer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's how I can tell. In total, he's got like 6 points, but we just call them 3-pointers. Because 3-pointers are small. And I completed the challenge. There's a couple of challenges I would like to do, but I don't want to because, you know, I want to do like whitetail and black bear. I just put it down. Yeah, I'm just getting a little tired. I might have to end the stream earlier or later, but I want to go ahead and keep going for you guys until it gets close to midnight North Carolina time. See if I can get you a diamond black bear or white-tailed deer, and I'm not going to stop until I get one. And of course, we're going back to Silver Ridge Peaks. We're back at Silver Ridge. And we're gonna find some black bears. I wanna check this lake. I brought Rambo with me just in case I miss a kill. And if I miss a kill, that would indicate that I botched a shot. I mean, I could have just played early in the afternoon or something like that, but I had real life scenarios going on. Just had to go on my walk and get a bit of fresh air, freshen up a bit. You know how that is. I just don't want to spend too much time on my console. Because it's not good for your mental health to be on your console every once in a while. I mean, I'm not on doctor's orders, but I need to at least get some exercise and take a break from the games once in a while. Okay. There's no way I'm gonna climb this. I want to see if I can find me a easier way. Nah, not gonna go that way. Okay, I'm thinking about extending the stream beyond 10 p.m. Maybe I'll stop at around 15 till midnight or so, just for you guys. Okay, turkey track. Remy, if you say something, I swear I'm gonna have to turn off your voice in the settings menu. But if you want to give out any more hints, that's totally fine. Yeah, we'll be doing some turkey hunting in November when that time comes. Yeah, that was part of the challenge. I forgot about that. Okay, there's a few more over there. Okay, where the heck? See if we can try to call him in. I guarantee. Oh, wait. I think I saw something move. Ah, it's just a dang sow. You think that this lake will be filling with... You think this lake will be filled with all kinds of bears. One minute you found a bear, then the next it becomes a sow. No boars. And there's a drink zone. And there's another sow over there. I actually did find a drink zone for an elk, so we're not hunting that one. Yeah, I'm not shooting any elk for you guys. I'm only shooting for black bears. That's a nice bull, but I'm not shooting that one. There's another one. And another one. Yeah, this map is infested with elk. There's one over there. And there's one over there. Yeah, there's elk all over this map. These are the Rocky Mountain subspecies. Roosevelt elk are a vanilla species. You only find them in Layton lakes. Yeah, I'm just gonna scare away the females. If I find a male track, that means that boar was drinking with that sow. You see, a male bear is called a boar, the female is called a sow. Just like how there's a wild boar, there's a bison. And I really wish there was a great one wild boar, because that would be awesome if they had like a great one wild boar. Or maybe a feral pig. Bet me a hogzilla. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so there's a boar track. Black bear boar. Yeah. And he's old. Very, very old. And there's a black bear boar over there. And we got a big one. You know what? I think I'll just shoot that elk with that revolver, cause he's just not moving. That was easy prey. I mean, an elk's a bonus animal, so I want to take them. Him, at least. Well, I mean, we got him in the vial shot. And there's that mountain lion sound. Well, so we call them cougars, but I actually prefer mountain lions because, you know, mountain lions, they're not actually real lions. They're actually more close to panthers. Oh, he's still over there. Alright, let's see if I can try to take him. Come on. Alright, I want to keep an eye on him. Okay, I got him in my sights. Jesus, I really can't sit still. I think I got him in the neck. Okay, he's still calm. But then there's a female over there. Black bears are the most common bears you find across North America. Not like a grizzly bear, because they're only found northwest of where I live. Very, very far northwest. Yeah, I got him in the vial zone. Alright, let's see. First golden black bear for the live stream. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I think I'll just keep playing until 15 till midnight. He scored 23-9. So, he's not really that close to being a diamond. I mean, 9 legendary is a diamond rating. Hit. Shot him in the spine. I mean, spined him, but I got him in the lung, so that's gotta count. Let's see if we can try to sneak up on them. Yeah, it's just a turkey. Now, sit still. Yeah, that was not a good shot. But that's okay. We're not gonna get him. We're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna log out. Then we're gonna go back in. This is a trick I learned from Lady Legend. And we're back at Silver Ridge Peaks after a sudden incident. Okay. I want to try these lakes up here. These 3 lakes up there. I think that's what the YouTubers were talking about. Okay, that was a bighorn. I think next time I might have to move my tent somewhere else. So I probably scared off that bear. Okay, all I think I found was an elk. Yeah, we were supposed to end at 10 o'clock, but I want to keep going so I could shoot more animals for you guys. But I'm going to let these elk go because, you know, they've already suffered enough. Mountain lions drinking over there. Another female. Yeah, I think Silver Ridge Peaks is a lot better for hunting mountain lions than Parque Fernando, in my opinion. You see, Parque Fernando is very, 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 very thick. And it gets boring over time. I mean, Parque used to be a great map for axis, water buffalo, and axis deer. But when Emerald Coast and Sundarpatan was added, or was it Sundarpatan? Yeah, however I pronounce it, whenever the black buck was added, along with the water buffalo, it has fallen from its grace. Now that Emerald Coast was added, it's now my favorite map for hunting axis deer. Okay, there's a bear over there. I want to see if he's coming over. There he is. That's another one. That's going to be number 5 pretty soon. I mean, when I heard a mating call, I was like, hey, there's a black bear over there, and I'm very relieved that it was just a boar and not a sow, because if it was a sow, that would have been a disaster. Okay. Okay, he's over there. Yeah, I want to go around it and avoid that, the green triangle, which is your wind gate, which is your wind. Da da da. Okay, let's just get this bear. Because he's part of my bear necessities. But that's not how a bear can rest at ease. Or is it rest at ease? Or let me try that again. That's not how a bear can rest at ease. Here's some bear necessities. Boom! And splat. Saying that quote makes me think of the Jungle Book, because you know the monkeys were saying, "That's not how a bear can rest at ease. Here's some bear necessities." What did you hit him with, son? That was a bare necessity. Yeah, yeah, enough with the bear puns. And the Disney references. Yeah, that was a vile shot right there. That's a really, really nice bear. Double lung shot. Let's check this one over here. Maybe there'll be some good black bears up there. Okay, the sow's gone. Okay, that's another sow. Okay, that too is a sow. That's a sow. And there's a really, really nice boar over there. Now that sow's gone. Okay, there's a level 4 elk. And another level 4. Okay. There's a level 5 medium. Okay, I'm just a little torn between shooting a bear and the bull elk. But since we're hunting black bears anyway, I'll just leave these elk in peace. There. And the dirt nap he goes. Lady, you might want to go. I guess that other level 5 was gone, but oh well. Double lung shot almost at the heart. Okay, better not overdo that. Okay, if that boar doesn't come, I'm gonna have to... Oh, there's another one! I didn't see you there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that sow alone. Better put that stuff on me. Well, what do I got over my naked eye? Ooh, a tom turkey. I thought it was a mountain lion, but... Well, wherever that other one is, it's gone. The sow's still right over there, but I'm going after a bigger one. Oh, there's that same elk that ran away. That's not how a bear can rest of these. Here's some bare necessities. What type did you hit him with, son? That was a bare necessity. Yeah, I better stop saying that because it's gonna get old pretty fast. I mean, I just can't resist. That's not how... Another gold. I would like for him to come back as a level 9 legendary, and maybe we can get our first black bear diamond at Silver Ridge Peaks. Okay, that's a female. Don't want to mess with her. Maybe I'll check down this lake and see what I can find. And after the black bear drink times, I'm gonna go back to Rancho for whitetail hunting. I guess that's why they call it screaming bulls, because with these bull elk, they like to scream. Unless if it's a cow, I mean, they just messed up the... They really did mess up the elk with their calls. And I complete another challenge. There's a level 4 over there. Okay. I'm not gonna say that quote because you know it's a little too old too fast. Alright? Boom! Bullseye!
If you make me laugh, ILL sub.
Why, thanks! You know, I was afraid you would tell me to shut the F up with those jokes, but I guess, you know, I could take that as a compliment. All right.
ILL sub either way.
Okay. We got a 16.54 rated black bear. And poop. Okay, it wasn't a hard shot, but at least we got a good old bear. Let me check down here.
I got to go.
Well, good night. Such a shame that those mountain goats can't drink anymore. They're just like North American tar. I mean, North Carolina is nicknamed the Tar Heel State. Okay, we got a level 2 female. Okay, there's a level 3 right there. There's a level 6. Okay, we can make it to that hunting stand, which I built. Okay, let's see. Do yourself a favor and lay down. Alright. Okay, there's a level 2 female. What the heck? Okay. Ain't shooting that one. Okay, just a few more minutes, we may have to go to Rancho Del Arroyo. Alright, there's level 3, level 3, level 2. Yeah, that's the same one. All 3 of them are sows. Okay, that one's a level 3. I thought I saw a boar bear around here. That's a sow. That's another sow. That's... Well... no. No, you can't come that way. I'm looking for your boyfriend. And there he is. Alright. Don't stop at that tree. Alright. I shot him. That was a blind shot, but... that was a scary blind shot, but I got him. Let's see what his overall medal was. Everybody's crying in horror. The North Carolina Black Bear Hunting Massacre. That would make a great title, as a clear reference to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, we're gonna get into that just before services end for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but this game's still growing strong. Call of the Wild, not the other one. They say, murderer! 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 Wow! Double lung and a heart shot. That bear did not see that coming. It looks like that bear is going to that big honey tree up in the sky. 19.47. Alright, let's go to Rancho, get some whitetail. And we're back in Rancho. Before I start hunting, I'm gonna have to refill my ammo. Let's see. Let's see now. Okay, now I gotta go to this and get on my orange hunting outfit. Let's see if there's any deer drinking around. Come to think about it, I haven't been up there. That's where I shot most of my mule deer before I started a new game. Okay. Let me set the time to 9 o'clock, since it's going to take a while for the deer to come. And when it gets to 11, I'm going back to Silver Ridge for black bear hunting for the little bare necessities. Bad old putty tat. Okay, so we got signs of life in the tracks. So let's see. Okay, there was a bobcat drinking. Oh my stars! Get out of here! There's a big monster buck. That's going to be my very first diamond in my Silver Ridge Peaks Rancho Del Arroyo Trophy Lodge. Right there is our big guy. I knew we'd get a diamond somewhere. That guy is diamond potential. He is legit. There he is right here. Okay, I want to wait for him to stop, and he's still going. That's going to be diamond number 7 right there, alright? And down you go. He's a floating, alright. I knew we'd get us a diamond. And big surprise right there. Level 3, he is not a troll. Because 255 and over is a diamond right there. I'm going to wait for him to get closer. Alright. Yeah, I definitely hear a rattler go off. And I knew he'd be right there. I knew there was a diamond right there. I knew I had to check that lake, and there he was. That seems to be our lucky day. This is diamond number 7 coming home to me. If I'm lucky, I might be able to find a few more diamonds. Just wow. My very first diamond whitetail from Rancho Del Arroyo. And my 7th diamond whitetail in total. In total, actually. I promise you I get a diamond. And here he is. Do me a favor and sit still for me, will ya? Bucks are coming. If he stays in the water, I'm gonna call him the Buccaneer. Okay, I'm almost proud with that pun, but still, he's a stud. Oh boy. Yeah, baby. That right there is a diamond. Very, very nice diamond. 198 meters. He did not see that coming. Let me get a quick okay, I need to get a quick picture of this guy. He makes a terrific picture. Okay, there we go. Alright, let me go ahead and taxi that guy. And alright. Let's get out of Rancho for a little bit and go right here. I am so proud I got my diamond whitetail. I promised you I'd get a diamond whitetail or black bear, and I did. Alright. Now to put my whitetail right here. And it's about dang time too, because, you know, my Silver Ridge Peaks and Rancho Del Arroyo Trophy Lodge was just bare. Now I got my very first whitetail from Rancho Del Arroyo. I am very, very proud of this one. Like, wow. Anyway, let's keep shooting for more whitetail. Hopefully we might get a great one during the live stream. Let's see if there's any whitetail at this lake. Maybe I might shoot a few more. Now, I'm not so sure if 7 diamonds is close to being a great one. Comment me if I'm wrong, but I don't think 7's good enough for a great one. 7 diamonds in total, but if I shoot a few more, one of them is going to spawn a great one. I guarantee that. I mean, that whitetail buck was a surprise. When I saw that whitetail buck right there, that's where I shot my diamond whitetail. I thought I was never going to get a diamond for you guys, but there he is now. In case you missed it, this diamond whitetail, he was the very first whitetail after I got back to Rancho from Silver Ridge Peaks. Will I ever be able to find a diamond black bear? Well, that's another story.
U.S. hunters love the glass terrain with binoculars. But if you find yourself in denser cover, tracking's the way to go. Just make sure you keep your bearings.
Yeah. I ain't shooting these little porkers because, you know, we're only hunting for black bear and whitetail. But this gun is too powerful for those pigs. Or peccary, whatever you call them. When I'm hunting for whitetail or bighorn or muleys, I use this. And maybe someday we'll do a live stream for bighorn sheep while we're in Rancho Del Arroyo. Or I think it's best we just stay in Silver Ridge Peaks for bighorn sheep. because, you know... Oh! Ouch! Yeah, these little suckers are just nothing but a pain. They do get aggressive, though. I mean, I've never seen one in real life before. Okay. I don't see any big ones, but still, there's some whitetail up the head. I've already made 7 contributions during my black bear hunt. But maybe if I go to settle down. Okay, I'm gonna use the grunt collar once. The bleed collar twice. And the Weezer once. There's a small buck, but he's not a gold potential. He's more like a silver. Any whitetail buck that's under 255 is considered gold. Any whitetail buck that's under 193 is considered silver. So this one might be a silver. Alright. Let's see if I can try to make that shot. And splat. Yeah, you hoes better get out of here. Yeah, I kind of oversold that one. 173. I never sure used the WHOE word. Should use doe instead of, well, you know. I almost chuckled with that one. I mean, I didn't know what I was thinking.
You.
Hmm. Anyway. let's see here. Wait.
Hi.
Hello. Boom! He didn't splat right fast, but let's see what we can do about this. Alright. Alrighty then. Well, I missed a heart, but oh well.
Good aim.
Well, it's not my best, but in case you missed a diamond, you can you could go around ahead and see that diamond I shot. You know, let me show you my latest harvests. After I went back to Silver Ridge, I shot me a diamond whitetail at 272.44. That's my best whitetail at Rancho. You probably might have missed it, but for those who've seen it, I salute you. Shut up, you. Okay, so we got more whitetail over there. That's 2 books and 2 hoes. I mean, does. Weesh, almost oversold that one there, didn't I? Okay, pretend you did not hear that. Let's see, 180, 181. Well, what do we got here? Another drink zone. Okay, let me see. This one's much bigger, so I'll probably take that one. Okay. Bye, Bambi. And splat goes the buck. Bye. Okay. So we're almost toward the end of the live stream. So my last live stream, watch as much of it as you can. Okay. This one's a silver rated. Yeah, you better shut up. Okay, we're about to go back to Silver Ridge Peaks in just a little bit. Easy, easy. Let's just get a shotgun and blast them up. Hopefully don't shoot a doe. There, I said it right this time. I don't use a shotgun for hunting deer, but whenever I need to, I'll just use one of my slug shots. Bird shots are mainly used for rabbits and birds, in case you're wondering. Yeah, that's a small buck, but still, I'm making great strides towards achieving my goals. Not so sure, but wonder if there's something drinking down at this lake over here. Probably not gonna have time anyway, because I'm gonna be going back to Silver Ridge in just a wee bit. Just a doe. And there's a couple of bucks. And there's a gold potential over there. I bet this is my last buck before I move to Silver Ridge. Okay. He doesn't suspect anything, so... Bullseye! Dirt nap, baby! He's still over there, lying in the sun, taking a dirt nap. I'm afraid he's already gone to the big meadow up into the sky. Still trying to find his mommy being shot by a hunter. Of course you know what I'm talking about. Bambi. The most traumatizing scene in the Disney history. Just before The Lion King. But you probably get the picture. You're lucky I ain't shooting you. It's just a tiny little runt. I mean, not a tiny, but still. And that's a gold potential. Double lung. Derp. Derpity derp derp derp. 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 Derpity derp derp face. Heh. Alright. Back to Silver Ridge Peaks we go. The black bear hunt continues with the bare necessities. Okay. Now then, let's just switch my gear. Bears and buffalo. Okay. Let's see if I can find any right here. Find any black bears around here. I mean, it's pretty hard to find a diamond. I mean, there's every diamond in the rough, if you catch my drift. Okay, so we're gonna... what was I doing? Alright, let's go see if we can find some bears. Come on, Rambo. That's one of my dog's name. My dog's name is Rambo. My family member, who shall be nameless, had a dog named Rambo when I was a kid. I'm not going to give out the full detail, but that's just going to be it. In case you're wondering if we're going to find any muleys, well, we will in the future video. Or future live stream, that is. Okay, in exactly 40 more minutes, we're going to end the live stream. Because after 40 minutes of being on that live stream, we're going to end it. Because I gotta get some shut-eye. Alright, let's see. Where else should I go? Yeah, I'm getting kind of bullish myself. Okay, where is it? Where is it? No, I'm not shooting you because, you know, you are way too small for that gun. I'm only shooting black bear whenever I see it. Okay, let me see. Where are you, Baloo? Come on, Baloo. I know you're around here somewhere. No matter where you hide, no matter where you run, I will catch you. Come out wherever you are. Oh, just a dang sow. That's where you were hiding. I thought you was a... I thought your name was Baloo. Oh, a small... Oh, oh, a small one, huh? Well, beggars can't be choosers anyway, but... There's your bear necessities right there. Alright, so we got like 35 more minutes until the live stream ends. Okay. Heart shot. So try to relax, cool it, fall apart in my backyard. But let me tell you something. If you act like that bee acts, you're working too hard. And don't spend your time looking around for something you want that can't be found. When you found out you could live without it and go along, I'm thinking about it and I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. I'm sorry, that tune was always in my head as a kid. And I just can't resist singing it. Or talk it out in verse. But you're gonna get tired of that as soon as the stream ends. Mind ya. And the turkeys come flying away, thinking they're gonna get shot. But what they don't know is that I'm only hunting their predator, which is the black bear. Cause all you gotta do is look for, well, you know, not gonna say it. Okay, so it's practically almost 30 minutes until this live stream ends. I wonder where the black bears are in this lake. But we do see some bison. Not gonna mess around with them, but well, we found a bear, but it's a sow. Okay, I know we're gonna scare away that black bear sow, but we gotta at least find the black bear boar or something. Because males only respond as males and females respond as females at a random rating, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, let me... Ooh! Okay, there goes a level 6. Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of rushing. Rushing, not Russian. I mean, I'm not Russian, I'm rushing. Don't want to make that mistake. Oops, wrong gun. And I don't think I'm gonna make that shot if he's not gonna stop. Yeah, he's not gonna stop. He's just going around in circles. Better not overdo it. Okay. So we at least 25 more minutes until it's time to end the stream. So, such beautiful music. I can never get tired of that. Alright. Let's see if we can find us some more black bears before we call it a night. Okay, I see some black bear boar tracks. Or is it boar black bear? Okay. Here's some more turkeys. None of them are diamonds, so we'll do some turkey hunting when it gets close to Thanksgiving. And we spooked the muley. I mean, it don't matter now because, you know, we're not shooting muleys today. We're only shooting bears and whitetail. At least on 2 different maps. I mean, if we was go whitetail and bear hunting, we do either Layton Lakes. If we was to do whitetail and bear hunting simultaneously, we'd be doing Layton Lakes, Mississippi Acres, New England Mountains, and Rebel Tule Coast. Those are the only 4 maps where you'd be hunting deer and bear simultaneously. Mostly in Layton Lakes, Mississippi Acres, and New England Mountains, it's whitetail and black bear. But for Rebel Tule Coast, it's both whitetail and brown bear. In America, we call them grizzlies, but they're a different animal. In the game, at least. They have a different design. They sound the same, but they're different, game-wise. I think that turkey disagrees. Just like how you guys might disagree. That one seems to agree with me. Okay, let's just get our scent eliminator. Cover our scent. Because we can't have them bears sniffing us. Oh yeah, there's a level 7 right there. Now let's see, is there any more around here? Okay, there's a sow. So there's no other bear than a level 7. Oh. Okay, let's see. Where is... There he is. There's your bare necessities. Now, you probably might be wondering if I was able to get to the tree stand on time, the hunting stand on time, but I just didn't have the time. All I had to do was sneak up on them and shoot them. That little one can go, because, you know, I'm only looking for bigger ones, not tiny ones. I mean, I know I shot some tiny ones, but I only did it so I can get my contributions. $2014. Okay, let me try to check this lake here, because this one's got a lot of elk and black bear simultaneously. Of course I'm going to scare off the elk, but it is what it is. Yep, they're fleeing alright. But that bear staying put. So she's gonna get spared. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want to slip and fall. Alright. Okay, there's a 5 medium. Okay. Alright. Okay. In about 15 more minutes, we're going to end the live stream. But first, I want to give this bear his own bare necessities. Yep, he's finally got his bare necessity. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. I shot your boyfriend. Now you're gonna remain single for the rest of your life. With no bear cubs. Okay. 1830. Not close to being a diamond, but I mean gold, but still, pretty nice bear. Alright. 15 more minutes of this and we'll be retiring for the rest of the day. Let's see if there's any black bears drinking here. Okay, we're gonna try to spend the last 15 minutes in Silver Ridge Peaks. See if we can get us a good black bear. Maybe a bear one, 8 mythical or 9 legendary. And maybe we'll call it a night. Now I guarantee that we may or may not get a black bear. Excuse me. I guarantee that we're not gonna get ourselves a black bear diamond. Because they're really hard to find. I just don't feel like blowing out their zones. Because if I blow out the zones, it might pop up as a female. I'm not so sure how this herd management works around here. Okay, let me take a quick peek around this lake and see what I can find. Okay, there's elk. Okay, there's a bear cub. Yeah, a level 1, I consider this one a bear cub, but if it's a level 7, if it's a level 5 female, I would call it a mama bear. If it's a level 7 male, I would call it a papa bear. But if it's a level 9, I would call it a granddaddy bear. That's sister bear. And that's another baby bear. Yeah, this lake's got one sister bear and 2 baby bears. So we're just gonna leave them alone. Yeah, we probably did scare off that bear, but no matter. We're gonna try again if we scare off that male, and then we'll shoot another one before the stream ends. Okay, there's a level 2 female, level 3 female. Okay, that's a level 2 female. So we're not seeing any, that there's a level 3 female. Let's see. Female. Female. These are all females. I'm still not seeing any other males. Okay, so we don't have much time, but we're gonna try to see if we can find us a bear one last time before we end the stream. And these turkeys are gone. And we got a little mountain lion licking herself. This is what I've been doing in during my stream, in case you missed it. Got my 272.44 diamond whitetail at Rancho, and it's in my trophy lodge whenever you get the chance. Now, I will give you a grand tour of my trophy lodges sometime in the future, but keep this in mind that I'm not going to showcase every diamond available. But, well, I'm not going to showcase every diamond for tonight's stream, but I will in the future stream. So keep watching for more. Seven more minutes until the stream ends, and then we're finished. Okay, there's a level 2 female. Okay, why am I only seeing level 2 females? I'm not seeing any more. Okay, now I hear a male calling, so I'm gonna try to. Okay, I want to see if I can try to shoot that male before. I want to see if I can try to shoot that boar black bear before the stream ends. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. Okay. So we got 5 more minutes until the stream ends. And if, and I do mean if I get that other black bear, we'll call it a day. Or night. I think these are... Female, female, female. Come on, why do they gotta be females? I know there's a black bear or a boar somewhere around here. Okay, there's a baby bear over there. I'm not shooting that little cub. Okay, there he is. Shotcha. Okay, now this is going to be my last black bear for tonight. And that was a close call because, you know, that black bear was getting kind of sneaky. Thought he could try to outmaneuver me, but I finally shot it. So, that's in the heart. Okay, well, I'm afraid that's gonna stop for tonight's stream. I'll see you in another streaming video in the near future. So, good night and enjoy your sleep.